Hello everybody and welcome into Emily's Upcycled Home. We are now on Thrift Flip Fall Challenge Day 5. A little bit of a vintage vibe, some simple flips, and of course those birds. You guys can't have a fall project with me without those birds. So don't forget to go ahead and check out that description for all the other videos you might have missed. I have them all labeled for you. For joining me once again, and let's go ahead and jump into those videos. For this project, I'm taking this cute little vintage art here. This is a painted piece. No artist mark or anything, but I have this from my whatnot show, and I'm going to pair it with this frame that I actually got from Burlington. Now this is not a thrifted frame, but it is an upcycle here with some thrifted elements. Going with the vintage vibe, and to get off that sticky residue, just come in with a little bit of Goo Gone, let it set for a little bit, and wipe off all that goop. So as far as the picture is concerned, I want to add it in here with the glass in the back. I don't want the surface of the shiny glass messing up the beautiful texture and all the colors of our picture. So all I'm just going to simply do is add that picture to the backing, place my glass in back of it, and layer up the rest of the pieces. Now I will going to have to take out a few of the styrofoam because I know it's not going to shut here, so we'll just remove the styrofoam, close it up, and then we have this beautiful art piece, you guys, all ready. But I want to tone down some of this bright gold here, and to do that, I'm coming in with a DIY dark wax, and we are just going to simply layer up the dark wax all around the frame, getting into those little crevices and deepening this gold tone, giving it more of a vintage look and vibe and a muted tone instead of this bright gold in your face. Do you see the variation of the colors there from one side to the other? Just going to continue on doing the rest of the frame. Then of course you come in and wipe off some of the excess. You can layer as much as you want, as little as you want, but make sure you wipe off that excess. And then this simple first project, you guys, is done. But look how beautiful it looks with this frame. And to me, these colors and this vintage vibe screams fall to me. Could also use this piece all year round, but for fall, I think it would be a beautiful piece. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to follow me over on Facebook for more DIY projects. Here's another simple project using 2 pieces of vintage finds from the thrift store. I'm coming in with just this round wooden bowl and this vintage candle stand, and we are going to make a marriage made in heaven here, you guys. Just going to simply add some Gorilla Glue, place our little wood bowl on top, and set this aside for 24 hours to dry. Now this project was more about how you're going to layer up this piece in your fall vignettes in your house and bring fall to life in this piece. This is a project too that you can use all season, so let me know what you think of this piece as well. If you want to shop any of the IOD, Fusion, or Dixie Belle products I use here on my channel, please use that affiliate link down in the comments. For this craft, I am going to embellish these wooden blocks here. I am taking Sweet Pickins milk paint in the color Sunflower. You just mix that up. It's a 1-to-1 ratio of water to powder. Mix that up thoroughly and let that sit and thicken up for a while before use. I'm going to paint these blocks this beautiful shade of yellow. And don't remember, Fusion also has milk paints in a variety of colors. You can shop those products with my affiliate link down in the description. Giving this block a thick chunky look of milk paint, coming in with a heat gun to really build those textures and layers here. I want to put this block on a little base. We're coming in with a candle cup, deepening that tone with, once again, our DIY dark wax. To place these together, I am using Gorilla Glue. Just going to put that on the rim of the piece, placing our block on top and holding that. Let that dry for 24 hours, and then here comes the bird, you guys. I'm using IOD birdsong mold and DOS paper clay, and we are going to create some little birds here and add them to our little blocks that I made. I actually have 3 more blocks. The other 2 I'm not putting on stands. Hopefully I could sell it off as a trio or even maybe separately. give it a little fall vibe going on, you guys. For as far as the glue, I'm just coming in once again with that Gorilla Glue. You can also use wood glue or any glue of your choice that has a great bond. Placing that bird in the center of our blocks. I did off camera make 2 other blocks, and then I'll come back in. This is before the paint dries. I'm going to layer them back up with that beautiful sunflower yellow. If you want to shop any of the Sweet Pickings line, please hit up my friend Andrea at The Cutest Little Things. We have our first layer of paint. Everything is thoroughly dry here. We got that textured build from our sunflower by Sweet Pickings. And now we're going to go ahead and layer up our white paint. And this is just plain white paint you can get at any store. This one happens to be chalk from Hobby Lobby in the folk art brand. I layer up that white very messily, you guys. Come in with a sandpaper and distress back some of that white as well. I went ahead and did the full block. You don't see this quite here, but I go ahead and repeat the process for all the other blocks, coming in very messily with that paint, going in every direction I can to build even more texture to the piece and more of a layered effect with that white paint. Coming in heavy on some spots, light on the other spots. You can see with how I handle the brush here. And then I'm going to come in and we are going to start wiping, wet distressing, and sanding these blocks to give them more of a distressed look, you guys. And I'm not coming in very heavy with the sandpaper, just going lightly over it, bringing out those yellow tones and distressing up the piece. To seal everything in, I am going to be coming in with some DIY clear wax, layering up that clear wax with a lint-free rag. And then, of course, you guys, you always want to wipe off all the excess of that wax. Now that we have that all layered up, I'm just simply going to embellish these with those favorite foliage of mine with that rust color. You guys, I don't know what's about this color, but it's just vibing with me this year. Went ahead and did them a little set different on each one, and then on the middle one, I went ahead and clipped a little lace coffee dyed bow here. And then our little trio, you guys, it's a cute little fall bird trio. Now you can stage these up all together, stage them up separately, but this is for those bird lovers out there that want to put birds out all season like I do. Let me know what you guys think of this one as well. If you would like to shop with me, please give me a follow over on Whatnot as well as Facebook Marketplace. For this project, we are using just a simple scrap piece of wood, and we are going to make a little plaque with some birds on here using that same sunflower yellow from Sweet Pickings. And I really want to coat this board up. I want to give it so much texture and so much messiness and crackle goodness on this. So when I come in with a second layer, we have something that we're going to build on top, giving so much texture and a rustic vibe to this piece. You see that texture I'm creating there, the chunkiness and the layering. Eventually we'll get some crackle, but first we're going to come in with that same IOD birdsong mold and our DOS paper clay, and I chose the larger bird in the center here. We're going to go ahead and glue that to the center of our board here and start creating a scene using our bird as the center. With my finger, I'm just spreading out that glue, making sure it gets all to the edges, so a proper seal. Then we're going to come in with this IOD mold here in the oak leaves and acorns and create some foliage around the bird using those cute little acorns as well. Now remember, you don't have to use the stems in the pieces the way they come. You can put pieces together, layer them up, and we are just going to do that. I use this one on the top with a little bit of acorn, and then I just come in and layer a little bit more leaves and patterns. And then for the bottom corner here, we come in with a little bit more leaves, glue those up again with our glue, and then I also come in and add some acorns to this piece as well. Once I have all my molding on my piece and it's layered the way I want and everything's glued down, I will come back in with that beautiful sunflower yellow and paint up this piece. Then put it aside, let it dry for 24 hours. Now that my piece is thoroughly dry, I'm coming in with that same white chalk paint by Folk Art, and we are going to do the same process of very messily in every direction, layering up our paint here, covering up the moldings that we created, coming in with our heat gun, drying this up so we can start distressing and aging up this piece, building more texture and more layers to it. With my sandpaper, I start distressing once again, just like our little blocks, building in that tone and the undertones, bringing all that yellow out, the wood tones as well. And then you guys, I decide to come in with a little embellishment in the corner with this beautiful IOD ephemeral type stamp. We are going to pick one stamp here, which is a postal one in the corner. Now this is a new set, so I haven't used it. You want to go ahead and do a little bit of sanding so that ink really penetrates into your stamp and holds it in there so that you have a nice stamp coming down on your surface. Go ahead and using my brown stays on ink, press it firmly into the corner there, and then we got this nice postal stamp here. Come in with my heat gun, seal that in properly. And here we go again, you guys, with that foliage, stapling it to the corners, and then I'm going to add a little twine bow. And then this piece is all finished, you guys. Don't be scared to layer your pieces. Look how beautiful and distressed and aged this piece came out. Pick your colors, layer them up, have fun with this piece. I added a little twine hanging piece also off camera to hang this up on a peg rack. But look how beautiful and fallish this looks. What do you guys think? Would you decorate with this piece? Okay, friends, we have reached the end of our video. It's that time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed these thrift flips. I hope they inspired you once again. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell on your way out to help my channel grow. And if you want to see and catch up with all the other videos here, you can go ahead and look down in that description and I'll have them listed for you. Quick announcement, you guys, before I head out. If you're not following me over on Crafting with the Hot Mess Express group page, go ahead and give me a follow. We have some fun events coming up with our first event, live sale auction style, on the 11th. So I will be the starting kickoff for that event. I will have some of my goodies that I probably made on these videos. So don't forget to check us out. I will have that link down in the description. So I want to wish you guys all a beautiful day, and I'll see you guys on the next one. But before we go, here's those thrift flips one last time. Bye, friends.